Derek.
It's your boy Reed.
Hey, I'm Navia.
And it's your girl, Tiffany. So, how do you guys define love?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Why I gotta think so hard about that one?
Love is hard to find sometimes.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like when you love somebody, you don't want to see them hurt. So I feel like a lot of people say that they love someone, but they end up hurting them. When, in my opinion, if you do that, you are not in love. Because I understand that people make mistakes, but they're small things, like, you know, a small lie or a small mistake or something. But when you go and you out here and you cheating and you messing around, those are actual decisions that you're making.
Yeah,
You're not in love in those moments. You so in love when you with me, but soon as
If he cheat,
Hit him with
Okay,
that tweet.
Okay, Tip.
like all seriousness, like y'all females be like, oh, he cheated, but he still. If he cheat, it was never love.
Right.
That is
A
true.
real dude wouldn't want to see his girl that he's in love with
exactly.
hurt or anything
Right.
like that, or
Right.
looking stupid.
I feel like love is just a deep connection between two people. Like,
Right.
you guys just click,
Right.
and it's just love brings a lot of stuff.
Right.
Like, it's just deep.
Do y'all think that love can like fade, or you can like fall out of love?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like even bad things don't even have to happen. Sometimes the connection is just
not
Yeah.
there. No
Just
more.
not
off.
there
Yeah.
anymore, and the energy is not, you know, what it
Like the
was.
same, yeah.
And I feel like the main thing is communication, because
Right.
people don't understand how key that is. Like,
Exactly.
really communicate, and it's not about tell me every like little second, oh, I'm here, oh, I just
Right.
left the bathroom. Like, no, like, if you're gonna leave with your friends, like, let you shorty know, and then it's not that deep. But
Right.
some girls take it too far, and I'm gonna say and leave it at that. Like, some girls be like, I need to know where you at,
Your
every second.
location,
Like,
send
not
it.
every girl's like that, but we just want to know where you're at because we care.
Right.
But if you just playing 2K all day, it's gonna be on
Right.
site.
So have y'all ever been in love, and how did you guys know that you was in love?
I thought I was in love,
Girl, I feel you on that one.
but but like looking back on it, I wasn't in love with the person. I was in love with what they
the
could do for me.
Oh, okay.
And like
she was a gold digger. Gotta get it how you live, sis.
Because it was like he was always getting me something. Like it was just like that constant like pleasure, I guess.
Yeah.
But I didn't love him. I just love what he did for me and what he would
Right.
and what he would say to me. That's
Right.
it.
I feel like a lot of people aren't in love with the person; they're in love with the feeling of being, or at least the thought of being in love. Like you're
I
not,
don't
like
understand.
you. Okay, like it's hard to explain. But it's like you don't really love that person, but you just love feeling like you do. Like you love the feeling of the
You
relationship.
love what they do for you,
The feeling
Or
of
how they make you feel.
how they make you feel.
it's hard to explain. I can't really put it in the words that I'm thinking right now in my head, but it makes sense in my head. But yeah, something like that, kind of.
I mean, I feel like it really is hard because, like I said, if you're in love, you don't want to see somebody hurt. And I feel like a lot of the times people are claiming to be so in love, but then their actions show otherwise.
Yep.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like regardless of any situation, you still, if it's love for real, you still will have love for that person, regardless of what happens, what they've done. That's how you know that it's real love. But I feel like there should be, I don't really know how to separate the two. Like love when a situation goes wrong, and then love when it all should be cool and everything, you know, rides out the way it's supposed to. I don't really know how to separate the two, but I guess it's all included in what love is.
Who do you guys think should say I love you first?
The boy, because I ain't telling you first.
I don't think it's like a
Doesn't
gender
matter.
type thing. I
I
feel
don't
like
think it is either.
once you
Feel
feel it, like say it.
Y'all will both
No.
know, honestly.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all catch on.
I
No.
don't
I don't want to keep saying feel, but it's just like, I guess you just know.
You
like,
just know.
Yeah, something.
But
No, because you not about to dub me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I love you. You look at me like,
Yeah. Like,
no.
really?
So I'm going to wait.
know.
So when you guys break up with somebody, do you love them so much to the point where you feel like you have to go back with them, or once it's that one chance, that's it?
Next topic.
It depends on how they move on, after that. And it's like they be moving on like nothing happened and everything with them is just fine and dandy, and
Right.
they with the next person living their best life or whatever, and it's like you sitting there and it's like, like I'm broke. You feel me?
I don't know. Like, if you love somebody in the relationship, you have to think about why you guys broke up.
Right.
Because I know a lot of people, they just go back to their ex because they feel like nobody else wants them, so they just kind of go back to what hurt them and what really just made them like this different person, because
Right.
it does change you when you're in a relationship. I mean, if you don't change in it, then you're not doing something right, because it does change you. Like, it does make you a better person sometimes. It teaches you a lot.
Right.
And if you go back to that person, and like he said, like Tyreek said, if they're moving on and they're with the whole other person, or they've just been thoughting around, then just don't even look that way. Just
Right.
love yourself first before you can love others.
Right.
You can't love someone if you don't love you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of
Yeah.
pointless.
With me, I mean, I get what y'all saying and all. Yes, I feel it. But with me, you only got one chance, okay? And that's it. Because it's like, I'm very understanding. So it's like, like I said, little lies or little mistakes. I'm going to be like, okay, cool. But once you do something major, oh, no, you out the picture. On to the next. What Ariana Grande said, thank you. Next. That's me.
All right, well, we're going to go take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon.
What's up, guys? My name is Tiffany, and this is our show, Back to the Basics, where we talk about relationships and how to do them well. So today we are going to start with this game called Love Language. So what you guys are going to do is rank these 5 acts by importance. So 1 would be the most important, and then 5 would be the very least. Okay, so the first one is quality time. The second is physical touch. The third is words of affirmation. The fourth is receiving gifts, and the fifth is acts of service. You guys got them? All right, so who wants to go first?
Words of affirmation, as number 1, as I interpret this as, be about what you say. So it's like, if we're in a relationship, I want you to, actions speak louder than words. So first of all, tell me what you about, and then prove it to me. I feel like that's number 1, because that's going to set the foundation for everything. And then, of course, we spend quality time to know more about each other. Physical touch, for, acts of service, it's just things in the relationship that just flows through, like, we help each other out. And then, receiving gifts is just like, if you're that special to me, I feel like you're already a gift to me. So
For number 1, I put quality time. It's important. For number 2, I put physical touch. I mean, hey. Number 3, I put words of affirmation. Number 4, I put acts of service. And number 5, I put receiving gifts.
At number 1, I had quality time. Number 2, I had the words of affirmation. Number 3, I had acts of service. 4, physical touch, and 5, receiving gifts.
We got the same words.
Me, I really don't care about getting gifts from anybody, but
yeah, same.
yeah, at the end of the day, like, quality time is like the most important, because like, I have more of a chance to get to know you better as a person and like an individual or whatnot.
I think quality time, that's important, because like, I want to see you. I want to talk to you face to face, not on FaceTime, not text, not whatever. Right. I want to see face to face. And then 5, like, it was gifts, because I mean, gifts is gifts. They fade away. Eventually, I'm not gonna use them no more. And if you gave me food, it's gone.
So my list, my first one is acts of service. The second was quality time. Third, words of affirmation. The fourth is physical touch, and the fifth is receiving gifts. So I put acts of service first, because like she said, it's more about what you do than say, because boys be talking a whole lot of game, but they ain't about nothing. So I just wanna see what you about. Like she said, you know, I just wanna see if you really gonna, you know, do the stuff that you say. Quality time. I mean, I put it as my second one, but it could have kind of been my like third, cause it's like I don't like to lay up and stuff, like, cause people be wanting to lay up all day. I want to go make some money. Like, let's get up. Like, I don't want to lay in the bed. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to go get some bank, make sure our life and our future is set. Like, who finna be laying in bed and we broke? No.
For real? No,
you
can't
laying
do that.
down and you broke. You got no money. You living in your mama house still. Come on, like, no. Ain't nobody trying to be on that.
On your hush mode, huh?
And then I feel like, you know, how you talk to me plays a very important role in how I feel about you. So I need to know that you respect me and that you can say sweet stuff to me. Physical touch, like I said, I ain't with all that laying down stuff, all that cuddling stuff. I don't want to do all that. I just want to make sure that we love each other and we just going hard for our future. And then the fifth is receiving gifts. But I mean, you could buy me something all the time, though.
I mean,
I
I like gifts, but you don't gotta get to me all the time.
Thank you for joining us on Back to the Basics.